all new Starlink.
Yeah, not as a ship, but on the Wi-Fi for this ship that we've been on before.
Yes.
Absolutely so excited to be with you all because this is one of our favorite ships of all time. You always ask us this: what is our favorite ship? What is our favorite cruise ship?
Okay, let's see. This is a better spot.
We'll have to see. Let's keep going in here so we're not
We'll have to see.
in the way of stuff.
So we're a bit surprised because yeah, they just got Starlink on the ship very recently.
But the dead spots are still really dead.
Yeah, the dead spots are still dead,
Which we knew about, but we wanted to test out with y'all so we can see the sunset. Maybe we'll see the sunset a little bit more midship. I don't know. Not fingers crossed. Let's
fingers
see.
crossed. This seems to be better.
Yes.
Yes, Susan
It
says
usually
better.
is.
So hopefully we'll maybe make our way up here to deck 16. This might be a good spot to go up actually up
Yeah,
here.
I mean it's gonna get windier the more we go up, so we'll have to probably play it by ear.
Yes.
But let's show this ship off because I think a lot of people have never seen an Edge class ship and don't know the reasons why we love this class of ship.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna stop moving.
Yeah, we're gonna stop moving. I'm so sorry for the in and out. I don't know what is going on.
You know
And
what? Because
maybe.
Give me one that we're gonna be doing a ton of lives throughout or anything like that. You'll still see some of those videos, and you'll still see for our Patreon members maybe one live through this. But this is our Christmas. This is us getting away, doing a little less, just to enjoy the ship, enjoy all the activities, the people, everything around us. So I think this is a good spot. We'll kind of stay here, and honestly, it's beautiful. It's shot.
It is
so,
a beautiful, beautiful place.
Of all places to get stuck, this is a good place to get stuck here. Let's say hi to some people while we have a really good reception here and make sure that everything's looking good.
It looks like the first person in the chat was Ellie. Hello to you.
Hey, Ellie.
Jean is here. Jean says, hello, I can't believe this is the final ship from your birthday extravaganza. Yes, if you've been following, we've been gone since September 23rd. And this is the last stop before we head back to Indiana. Nikki's here. Hello, Nikki. We hope you're doing well. Melissa Blair is here. Melissa says, happy Monday, JJ crew.
A couple others here in the house. It looks like we have William Farmer. Hello, William. Susan's in the house. Hello, Susan.
Let's see. CA Smirk is here. Tony G. Hey, guys, I miss you, Tony. We miss you, too. Hope you're doing well. We just got off of our group cruise, which Nikki, Melissa, Tony, I see Ben is in here. So many people from that group cruise are here in the chats. We miss you all. We had an amazing time. And if you want to know what it's like to cruise with us,
Three of them in the lineup here, which right when we walked on, Jordan and I felt at home.
yes,
It's like Celebrity Cruise is just that amazing of
it
a
is.
spot.
It is one of the places that make us feel the most comfortable in the world. We
Yes.
love it. Let's
Johnny,
see.
Yuta in the house.
Hello. Yes, more people that just got off of the Harmony of the Seas with us.
For the group cruise.
Let's see. We've got Lynn Benfield here. Hello, Lynn.
Hey, Lynn.
Eddie Albert says, hey, boys. Ho, ho, ho. Have you been good or bad this year? I don't know. We've been good, I think. So, okay, if you could quickly let us know how the connection is. It is not coming through on our phone here.
Yeah, let us know. I mean, I'm guessing that's because
It's probably the Wi-Fi.
Trying to catch up here. In fact, we usually don't watch on the phone at the same time just because
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
Wi-Fi is
pause
usually
this.
not as strong to do both right in one spot. But we had hoped for Starlink that'd be really strong. So we'll give you an update at the end of the cruise for sure. Boat Breakers, ooh, are you guys going to try La Petite Chef?
We have done La Petite Chef twice. It's a very unique dining experience. It's also a very expensive dining experience in New York City. So if you can't be in New York doing it, why not do it on a ship?
Yes.
La Petite, it's like the exact same thing in New York and also on these, the whole celebrity
is it
cruises.
called La Petite Chef in New York?
It is.
Oh,
yeah.
it is called that way.
It is. I found that out recently.
Interesting. So we've done it before. If you have never done it before, definitely worth the try there for you if you want to do that, especially if you have kids.
Yeah.
If you have family on board, it's one of the best family experiences. It's kind of like what we would recommend for if you bring your family on board and you want to compete with Disney, go. Animator's Palette. here's the best thing close to that.
Yes. We got Susan Dorms here. Hello, Susan. Janina's here. Mary Ellen Dillon. Hello. I hope you are well. We met Mary Ellen on the Carnival celebration. Cameron Hawkins is here. Cameron,
Hey,
what is
Cameron,
up? It's
how
good
are
to see
you?
here. Thank you so much for being here, one of our faithful moderators.
Yes, thanks, Cameron.
Crystal B. Cruisin says, good evening, everyone. Good evening to you,
Hey,
Crystal. Let's see.
Can we confirm real quick? I saw some good. Is the connection good right here? I saw someone say it wasn't, but I think that was a little earlier. It took a couple refreshes to get in. Is it good now? Can we get a couple of thumbs up? Some thoughts here that it is good.
Yes, let
it
us
looks
know.
good on our side, but we never know for sure on your side. We want to make sure it's good. If not, we'll try a little bit different.
Cheryl is here and says, hey guys, it's been a while since I've been able to tune in. Cheryl, thank you so much for tuning in today. It's good to see you. Okay, people are saying it's good
Now, stable now. Yes,
awesome.
Kim. Hey, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
How are you?
Let's see. Ben
Perfect
is here
now.
and says, hey boys, it's been a while.
Boat Breaker said not laggy at all. Some other great content creators. Hello. So great. This is a good spot. So I just want to say this. Obviously, we said hello to everyone. If we missed you, it's not on purpose. Just a lot of highs to say.
We have a couple other people to say hi to that are very.
Oh,
some
go ahead.
VIPs in here. We have Jennifer Everson, which she was also
yes,
just
another
on the group
person on the
cruise.
group cruise.
It's good to see you here. We also have We Trippin' in the house.
Hey,
hello
We
to
Trippin',
you guys.
how
it's
are
good
you?
to see you guys here. There's so many other people. We're gonna try to get to questions. If you have a question, put that in all caps. But go ahead. What were you gonna say? I wanted to.
Yeah, no,
definitely
I just
call
want
those
to make
people out.
sure. Yeah, obviously, all of y'all are special VIPs. We love you all here. But I know for most people joining the group or joining this live, they don't want to hear too many highs for the first 20 minutes. So I just want to make sure that we get to some of the things about this ship, about the reason you're here. First and foremost, if you did miss the beginning, because it was a little in and out, this is one of our favorite ships. It was our favorite ship of last year, actually. The best ship that we went on all of 2021. Obviously, it's 2022 now, and that has changed slightly. This is what? Number 2 now?
For
this year? For
sorry,
best cruise ship?
I just was reading
you're just
a
reading
question.
comments. Gotcha.
Our best cruise ship of the year, would this be the second one? Well, this was our best cruise ship of last year.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, so we wouldn't probably give that title to this ship again.
No. That's so okay. What I was saying is that this is one of our favorite ships. Let's get to the question. Obviously, Jordan's a little bit interested in a certain question. Let's just get
No,
to
I'm
that.
sorry. I think this question is really funny. And right before it, someone else popped in here. Raven is here. Said it's Raven, the best, obviously.
Hey, Raven.
So the Wu-Tang Life says, please, please, please. This is what distracted me from what Jared was saying. I think this is so funny. Please, will you go on a singles cruise and show us the party life on the ships? Spring break is coming.
Singles cruise. That's an interesting thought. We've never thought of that. I will say this, to be honest with you, we have talked about it extensively. And I'm not saying that we're going to do it for sure or not, but we extensively talked about going on, what's it called?
But that would not be a singles cruise. We are your source for all things cruising. But there are some good solo cruisers out there as well that show those types of things too. Sig Cruiser, that's one of them. But like Jared said, maybe in the future, maybe you'll see us do a solo cruise, like one-on-one.
Yes.
But I'm sorry, that comment just made me laugh.
That got you.
Please, please go on a singles cruise. We're technically here celebrating our Christmas. Like, this is what we're doing. Instead of gifts, we're doing a cruise. See if over.
All right, let's go on inside and see. It's a little better for you. The sunset's beautiful. We're gonna have to miss it tonight, but we'll just go ahead and see if the Wi-Fi's stronger on the inside here, which I think it will be because sometimes it just isn't working elsewhere. All right, where do you want to go on the inside here?
Go down
To 5?
I don't know. Okay, so sorry, everybody. This will be a true test to see how the Wi-Fi does for these 10 nights. Oh, we stepped inside and Leah says it's much better now. So, Kim, they had Starlink on Harmony of the Seas last week. It was great. So we'll see what this does. Elevator, it might pop off for a second.
Is the first dud if there is.
We down to 5?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So maybe it will be better inside. Oops, so far it's doing okay in the elevator. That's good.
Deck 9. Going down.
So if anyone is interested, these are the elevators. They're huge. They're nice and big. They have these panels. Here you go. See us in the mirror there?
Deck 5.
All right, we're on deck 5.
Okay, we're on deck 5. We're gonna step out. We're gonna show you, let's do this. Let's show off the absolutely beautiful holiday decorations. And they've got holiday decor all over the place.
They do. This is deck 5. This is kind of the first of 3 levels that are in the interior that we, if you're going on any of the Edge class ships, are the main deck levels on the inside for you. This, of course, being the highest of the 3, deck 5, 4, and deck 3.
But take a look at the Christmas tree. It is huge, and it is absolutely beautiful. Oh, and we got live music in here, so this is actually okay for us to be in.
This is good.
This is good. And then you do have this beautiful holiday evergreen wrapping around. We really, really love, obviously, the holidays. We weren't able to put up a Christmas tree in our house this year, so this is our Christmas tree right here. This is our Christmas tree for the year.
So let's tell people a little bit about this, though, because a lot of people haven't been on Celebrity Edge. So what is the center here, right here?
This is the Grand Plaza behind me. So this spans decks 3, 4, and 5. And this is like the main area where people will gather. And this giant light fixture that you see directly behind me is the Martini bar. If you've been on Celebrity, you know the Martini bar is an absolute...
You can still leave your luggage. You can still see your space, get your cards. You don't have to close off hallway until 4, and they open it up at 1 p.m. Obviously, every ship can be different in different time zones and all that stuff, but for the most part, that is what we have seen on Celebrity, and that's just an added bonus. They really value the guests and making sure that you're coming in, getting to relax, take off all your stuff, your backpacks, whatever you're carrying with you, put it in your stateroom, see your stateroom real quick, and then get on going.
We love that. We got some questions coming in. Question from Dina Hoover. What is the itinerary? Where are you guys headed? That's a great question. Do you know?
Yes. We're heading to a lot of different places here. I think we have 4 or 5 ports. I'm trying to remember.
What is the name of this cruise?
The name of this cruise?
Yeah, so this is the ultimate Southern Caribbean
the
cruise.
itinerary. I was like, there's no name.
Yeah,
it's Celebrity Edge.
Yeah, but it's the ultimate. It's called the Celebrity Edge's Ultimate Southern Caribbean Cruise.
Yes.
So
we have like St. Kitts and Nevis. We have St. Martin on there as well. We have Antigua as well as Barbados. And then I think we have one more. Is it St. John? No, wait. That's Antigua.
Yeah, St. Lucia.
St. Lucia's on there as well. I knew there's another St.
So it's 10 nights. We've got 2 sea days, 5 ports, 2 sea days, and then back in Florida. It's a great itinerary. We love 10-night cruises. We like 10-night cruises, I think, more than 7-night cruises, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah.
We prefer that over the other?
I mean, of course, we'd rather cruise than not cruise, but a 10-night just is that extra bonus to where you really feel like you're there long enough to call it a vacation.
Yep.
But we'll take anything.
Another question here. Thank you for bringing the questions in. We love answering these questions.
The questions.
Question from Jennifer Everson. I may have missed the answer while buffering, but how many cruises will you have completed in 2022? We just looked this up last night. This cruise for us is number 20 for 2022. So we did
wild?
20 cruises in 2022, which is really cool.
I'm just showing this off because I think this is just like a really good part of every Edge class ship is this Grand Plaza area. And I just want to emphasize the fact that even though 20 is a great big number, you have to remember that the average sailing length for us is like probably 10 nights or longer. We barely took any cruises besides our group cruises that were shorter than 7 nights.
Yep.
Most of them were 7 nights or longer, and a majority of them were actually 14 nights or longer. I should say 12 nights or longer. Our Iceland, by the way, here, hold this real quick. I gotta show them the hat.
Oh, this is a special hat.
This is a thing for me. Wherever we go, I try to get a hat from all these international destinations. And this one, can anyone guess where this one's from?
You just said it.
No, I didn't. Did I?
I thought you did, but we'll let somebody guess. It's a snowflake, if you can't tell.
And on the other side, I might have already said it. I can't
Where
remember.
in the world did we go this year?
Oh,
where
it does
Jared
have a
bought
little
this
logo
hat?
here, if you know the logo. Emma Cruz is in the house as well. Hello, Emma.
Hey, Emma, good to see you
I think
here.
you're wrapping Christmas gifts if I saw the comment come in
She
quick
said,
enough.
oh, hey, I'm watching and wrapping Christmas
I
gifts.
love it. Oh my gosh, amazing.
And Linda Ross came in with the answer, the correct answer. The hat is from Iceland.
Iceland. That's my thing. You know, everyone has their thing. Some buy shot glasses, some buy magnets, some buy, I don't know, anything else. I will say Greenland, I couldn't find a hat, so I did buy a pair of boxer briefs that has the Greenland flag on them. I still haven't worn them, but I plan to one day, and I'll let you know the same time when I start wearing those as well.
All right, here's another question from JR. Is celebrity for everyone or is it adults only?
Ooh, good
Celebrity
question.
is not adults only. However, it does skew towards adults only.
Yeah, it
So-
caters to adults.
Yeah, it caters to adults. It doesn't have like the huge, incredible kids clubs that you'll see on Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Disney. So it's definitely more for adults, and you will in general.
True.
Which, yeah, is good if you're looking for that. And if you got a big family with lots of kids, we typically recommend things like Royal Caribbean, Disney. You know, those are the ones we.
Of course, if you have a family and you want to try Celebrity out, they still have the capabilities. But in general, there are other cruise lines that cater to families and kids a little bit better. Celebrity is more for adults, even though it's for all.
All right, we got another question here from Brigo. It says, are you
Ooh.
guys diamond or emerald?
Oh, good question. So if you're talking about on Royal Caribbean, we are Diamond Plus. If you're talking about Celebrity for Captain's Club, we are
Elite.
Elite. I was gonna say Elite Plus, but we're not there yet. Almost.
We have one more cruise after this to get to Elite Plus.
Yes.
We just got a very generous super chat coming in here
Oh, from Tracy.
from
Hello,
our
Tracy.
good friend Tracy.
Tracy and hubby Mike. Have a fantastic cruise. Happy holidays. Hugs. Thank you so much, Tracy. Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so much, Tracy. That was so nice of you.
So nice.
Tracy and Mike are wonderful members of our JJ crew. We're so thankful for both of you, and thank you so much for that super chat. That was so kind of you.
Yes, yes. Let's keep moving on here. Just to go around. Do you want to go check out Eden? Maybe go down one and go to Eden?
Yeah, we can try to do that.
Or one?
Nope, we go that way.
Yeah. We just need to go around this way.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we got Positive Vibes Adventures in the house with a super chat saying, have a great cruise and an amazing holiday.
Thanks,
Thank you
Positive
so
Vibes.
much, PVA. We really appreciate it. Danny and Tonya, other good friends of ours, thank you so much for that.
Oh, that was a good run.
was.
I will say this. I think we might see you soon, too.
I think we are going to see
I'm
you
excited
soon.
to see you. It's been a bit since we've seen you on a cruise, so we can't wait to see you on a cruise here in a
So
little bit as well.
I'm going to say this, and I think I want to start doing this. For anybody that sees us on the Vloggers cruise, wish us a happy 50th.
Yes.
Because that's our 50th cruise,
That'll be our 50th.
which is pretty exciting.
I think it's exciting because it's 50th for a lot of huge organizations like Disney. I think it's Royal Caribbean as well as Carnival. Like, everyone's got their 50th. We're having our 50th
JJ
too.
Cruise, the Vloggers Cruise, is our 50th cruise. Okay, I'm going to turn this around as we
Yeah.
walk just to kind of show.
Fine Cut Steakhouse. We mentioned that just briefly. That was on the other side on deck 5 here.
And look at these people.
Look at the people.
These people, unfortunately, came on the edge and they didn't have fun. So they got turned to wood.
Oh my god.
It's very sad. Okay.
And you have really great shops too. I mean, those were in the background of the people like Bulgari.
There's another one. Didn't have fun.
Okay.
That's what you have to do when you come on
Oh my gosh.
the
You're
edge.
Threatening what? Everyone turns to stone or wood if you don't.
Yeah, exactly. You don't even want to know what happened
You know
to
what?
these people.
To be fair, that is how rare it is to not have fun on Celebrity.
That's true.
I mean, we have never had a single cruise where we are like not having fun. But in general, Celebrity Cruises is one of the top cruise lines for us.
Also, we got a lot of comments because our video from last week was obviously about us being on a celebrity ship. That we still loved that cruise.
Those people were having fun next to a Christmas tree.
Oh, how can you not have fun next to a Christmas tree?
Look at these elevated
Wow.
decor though for Christmas. This is not your typical Christmas tree, and I love it.
That is so
Look how
cool.
big
It's
those
so
ornaments
unique.
are. Look at this. Look how big compared to my head. Okay, my head's still bigger, but it's similar in size.
Those are some big bulbs. They really are. Okay, so this is blue. We will be doing blue this time because we actually have aqua class. So this is a very special sailing. Like we said, it's our Christmas. We love aqua class, so
Oh my gosh,
we're going to be eating in there for dinner here as soon as we end this live.
And we've heard good things already. We had friends on board last week, and they said the best things about Blue on board.
The best things.
Ooh.
Here's Tiffany.
Okay, just give a little quick peek because I always love me some Tiffany window shopping.
Hello, thank you.
All right,
That's
who at home has a tea? Thank you.
Oh, there's a private event going on up there.
Okay,
So
we'll
you want to go outside?
We won't go outside, but we can also just show. We won't talk, but we'll just show you a glimpse of Eden and the Christmas tree in here. Oh, it's
we can go over
It's
here.
just a meet and greet. It's just a meet and greet. We can go past it.
Okay. So there's another Christmas
It
tree.
is better at night. Okay. And look at that sunset.
Where?
No, sunset.
Oh, the sunset. Oh, okay. So this is Eden. This is specialty restaurant, bar, performance space, a little bit of everything. What were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say this is one of our favorite venues on any cruise ship because you have such amazing views at all times. But on top of it, they have such great live acoustic sets on Edge. On some of the other cruise ships like Apex and beyond, they have this as a live venue for performances as well. So you have aerialists, acrobatics. That's not here on Edge, but it is on Apex and beyond. Maybe it'll change.
We have
We'll see.
so many memories in this space.
Oh my gosh,
we
so many.
have seen Charity Lockhart perform here. We have seen our good friend Leah perform here.
Leah
oh my
Canali.
gosh, we love Leah.
And I will say this, all of them incredible because Celebrity does the best for getting guest performances to come here. If you've never seen Charity Lockhart, oh my gosh, literally one of the best vocalists I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yep.
She does mostly Aretha Franklin, and she's the only one that Aretha Franklin herself left the capability of doing her with her approval, with her benefit.
Yeah.
Or not benefit, with her, you know what? You do me.
Yes.
Whatever that's called, and she's fantastic at it. If you're ever on a ship and you have a chance to see Charity, do not miss it. Maybe go all the times because that's what we do.
We've got to answer some of the questions that come through.
Yes.
There's lots of
Here,
questions
I got it
that have
back.
come through.
Jordan's
I'm
so much
sorry.
better at scrolling
we
than
should
I am.
probably get out of this music area.
Well,
because
let's go on the outside then and see if it's still working on the
That's
outside.
fine, yeah.
All right, I'll show you on a full staircase with plants all on the wall, and you have the gorgeous wake behind you. Eden is a little bit more of that unique gourmet cuisine. It's all supposed to be earthy. It's supposed to be from the earth. That is the whole point of it. But it's absolutely delicious food. We've done it many a time, and it's been great every single time. And we're gonna go right out here. This is technically a smoking section. Oh, you see how windy it is. It's a little windy, so we'll see how it works. Maybe we go right up to the window. Oh, but the sunset's so pretty. All right, I'm gonna try to catch it real quick.
I think the sun's already down.
It is down, but like it's got the colors still, and the colors are where it's at for me. Look how pretty. We're learning a lot about this Wi-Fi currently. It looks like their outside is not working. Inside is working really well. Which is good to know because obviously we want to know all of the ins and outs here about the new Starlink on board, and currently that is what we're learning. So thank you for staying with us here, and thank you for the thumbs up as well. We're learning this because this is brand new Wi-Fi. We've been on this ship many times, and now it's just learning the kinks of the new one. So let's continue on into some of the other areas.
Yeah, and as we walk, we're going to answer some questions.
Sounds good. And I'll turn it around while you do it.
Someone asked, so we're on 22 cruises, but how many transatlantics did we do this year?
Ooh, good question. Oh, real quick, that's a cafe in Eden. Don't forget, there is a place to eat there. How many transatlantics did we do this year? Well, first of all, if you're familiar with transatlantics, transpacifics, they typically, for these kind of cruise lines, only happen twice a year. If everyone knows, it's usually in the spring and the fall. as they are repositioning cruises. They're not technically the transatlantic cruises that you from, let's say throughout the year. For us, how many did we do this year?
We did 2.
We did 2 transatlantics or trans cruises, right?
Well, specifically the question was transatlantics.
Oh, okay.
We took the Celebrity Edge, this ship that we're on now, from Fort Lauderdale to Rome across the Atlantic. Then we took the Carnival Celebration from Southampton to Miami just a few weeks ago. So that was transatlantic number 2.
And technically, if you add on our Trans-Pacific, we've done even more trans or repositioning cruises than the 2 transatlantic. But transatlantic specifically, that's what we're talking about here. We're going downstairs to deck 4, and this is where the restaurants are. So if you haven't gone on Celebrity Edge class ship, you might not know this, but this is gonna have 4 restaurants for you that everyone is able to go to. This isn't just for suites. This isn't just for specialty that you have to pay for. There are 4 restaurants. There's Cosmopolitan over there. That's more of the American cuisine. Really delicious steak. Some really good dishes from the U.S. and how the U.S. cooks. Cyprus restaurant over here is more that Mediterranean. It's more that Mediterranean vibe. So you have Greek, you have different things that you find. A lot more olives, a lot more lemon, a lot more of that kind of flavors and palate, seafood. And then when we go down one more, you have 2 more. You have Tuscan, which is funny because Tuscan's on all the ships as a specialty restaurant you have to pay for on any of the other classes. But this one, it's included, and it's Italian, so it's a really good, hey. It's Italian, it's delicious. What's your favorite there? I remember what you go with, because we obviously cruise a lot with Celebrity and we love the Edge class, but, and what was the last one here? All right, let's go to questions. We're gonna get out of that area as well here. Go down the hallway to, well, we're on deck 4. Head by some shops, by the casino, and then of course, by Cafe El Baccio and the Grand Plaza.
So EM says, would a Celebrity be good for a 28-year-old? I would highly recommend one of the Edge series ships for anyone in their 20s. I think that's a these are great ships. People that are more in that age range tend to come on these ships, specifically in the summer.
We both know these ships in and out, and 28 definitely do Edge class, 7 nights or less.
Oh, so yeah, 7 nights or less. That's what I was, not necessarily this summer, but 7 nights or less.
Yes.
NW Production says best cruise line and why. That is a subjective question. Every cruise line has different things to offer, and it just depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah, no, that's a really good point here. I think everyone has found eventually their cruise line of choice. That doesn't mean though that they can't go on other cruises. So cruise lines in general are, oops, okay, we're turning around here. I'll get it.
There we go.
All right, so obviously, that's a good question. Everyone has their cruise line that they kind of feel best about, but
Sorry, we can't.
what's going on?
Get the casino.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't trying to do that. Best cruise line. Everyone has a different cruise line that's great for them. For us, Celebrity Cruises is one of our favorites. It doesn't mean that we don't like going on every cruise line. There's something for everyone on every cruise, and including us. Just because we really love Celebrity Cruises doesn't mean that we don't love Royal Caribbean, we don't love Carnival, we don't love all these other cruise lines out there, Virgin Voyages, Disney. All of them are fantastic cruise lines, and we highly recommend them in general and try them all. You don't have to do just one.
For example, Virgin is for people who love nightlife and love fitness. If you do not like either of those things, Virgin would be a terrible cruise line for you. But if you loved being at the gym during the day and being at the club during the night, it would be the perfect cruise line for you.
It is a little bit more like Vegas at sea.
Yeah, so it's just like, that's why it's so subjective. If you're looking for a Disney experience, you would never go on a Carnival cruise. Carnival is not Disney. Right. Disney is Disney, you know? Like, you're looking for that specific experience. So it's so subjective. Depends on what you're looking for. If you're ever wondering, though, we are, of course, travel agents and happy to make recommendations.
Of course.
On those things.
If you're in the replay, it'll be in the description. Otherwise, just look at every other videos on how to email us. I will say this, we're constantly booking the Edge class because there's never been a complaint. Literally every person we send on the Edge, Beyond, Apex has loved their experience. Never been a complaint, ever. It makes sense. We love this class as well.
Here's a question for you, Jared.
All right.
Have we been on the Celebrity Reflection?
Yes, we have. We've been on Celebrity Reflection. We actually have Celebrity Reflection ship tour as well as room tour and other things on our channel. We love the Reflection for her specialty dining, some of the best specialty dining out there. But a good ship, just overall. It is not the Edge class, so it is not the favorite for us for Celebrity Cruises, but still a really great ship. One that we really would recommend as well.
I love this next question from Linda Ross. Question, I know that they say healthier eating in blue, but do you still get access to things like steak, pasta, and escargot?
Ooh, good question.
Yes, you do. They do serve steak. They'll serve pasta. The pasta might be a little bit different or healthier with like lots of vegetables mixed in, but you still also sometimes have access to the main dining room menus as well. That has tended to be different on certain ships. I know Apex, they were trying not allowing that for a while, but yes, in general, you have access to all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Tracy, I know we want to get you on a cruise soon too. It's hard when you cruise all the time and then take a break from cruising. You get those cruise woes, you know? You just want to book your next one. We are there for you, Tracy, when you are ready. But I think you're going to be cruising very soon.
And Tracy also wants to know if they need reservations for Eden.
Ooh, good question. Yes, it is a specialty restaurant, so it's something that you would definitely want to book in advance if possible. Of course, this is a lower capacity sail. We didn't even talk about that. Only 1,700 guests is what we've heard, and this holds what, 30, like almost double that?
Yeah, I think we're below 50% capacity for this sailing, so we are fine with that.
Yes.
We are loving the lower capacity, and you can feel it as you look in here. There's not a lot of people. It's not very busy.
Yeah, I mean it's still nice because obviously you go out there and a lot of times there's a lot of sold out cruises right now where you feel like it's too overpacked. We have been on this class of ship when it is sold out and it still feels like it's not sold out. And the reason why is they have so much more room on Celebrity Cruises. They try to make sure that they don't overpack the ship by having too many staterooms and not enough venues. There's way more venue space than most cruise lines that you would see in the mainstream lines. So no matter what, if you get on board the Celebrity Edge class or any celebrity ship, even if it's sold out, you don't really feel it like you would on some of those mainstream lines.
Just want to say hi to a couple people here. Emmy is here. Emmy just got off our group cruise.
Hey, Emmy.
And says, hi guys, arriving late. Still missing you guys from our group cruise. We miss you too, Emmy. Say hi to Jim for us.
Yes.
And then we have Shalini here, says, hey boys, I have missed you. And Alicia has a question. Who have we sailed with the most?
All right, at this point, if you're talking about amount of days at sea, I think it's Celebrity.
Probably, but if we're counting cruises, it's probably Royal Caribbean. We've done a lot of Royal Caribbean over the years because our relationship with Royal Caribbean spans back a lot longer than our relationship with Celebrity. So,
but time at sea, probably Celebrity.
Especially this year.
Yeah, actual number of cruises, because Royal Caribbean tends to be, those smaller cruises. That is going to be probably Royal Caribbean. You want to keep on continuing down? Oh, here, let me show just across the hall what it is. Oops, right here. So you have Le Grand Bistro, and let's just go over that way so we can show what's on the tables. They're showing them a little bit now.
I think Boat Breakers was asking about La Petite Chef.
Oh, yeah.
This is where La Petite Chef would be.
Boat Breakers, if you are going to be getting, this is a little bit of extension of the casino here.
Oh, the casino's not even open yet.
Oh, it isn't. Okay, so it's not a big deal. I thought it was open because I thought people were playing. Oh, I think they are. I think these are not. I think it is open. It's just not these machines.
Okay.
But this is an extension of the casino. This is one difference between Edge and Apex. Obviously, you have the bar here on Apex that is separate. It is more that craft beer lounge here. This is Le Grand Bistro in the day, and at night it's La Petite Chef. You can kind of see it, but there's above all of these tables some projections that go onto the actual placemats, so you can see them lit up here, and they're kind of shaking in the screen because that's a different light. And that is where your food is made in front of you by animated characters, which are great. Oh, we got a little bit of performance here. So this is the Martini bar.
Nothing like the Martini bar on Celebrity.
And Celebrity, oh yes, on Celebrity Cruises, Martini bar is everywhere. It's not just on the Edge class. So if you even go on Reflection or some of these other classic ships, you do have the Martini bar, and that Martini bar is going to have the performances, and it's just going to be the most happening place on the ship. right, what are the questions? Sorry.
So,
just want to make sure people saw
I
the
think that
places
our screen
around.
froze when we were answering Yvonne's question.
Oh.
Yvonne, we have been on Celebrity Reflection, yes. So we had that ship tour out there. We deemed Celebrity Reflection as probably one of the best ships we've been on for specialty dining. The Lawn Club Grill is our favorite specialty dining venue for celebrity.
Completely.
And what else did we eat there that was so good?
Honestly, every single specialty restaurant we ate there. I want to say, wasn't Murano on there too?
Oh, yeah.
Murano's our
incredible.
favorite specialty. This is something that people are always shocked by. See all these amazing desserts. You have cake of the day, blueberry tart. You have chocolate tartlet, chocolate eclairs, lemon meringue tartlet. Oh, some gluten-free chocolate fudge cake. I know we have gluten-free people in the house. Red velvet cupcake, coffee pound cake, peanut butter cookies with no sugar added, oatmeal muffin, and choco chip cookies. All of these are completely included. You can get as much as you want. You also have gluten-free chocolate macaroons. We have those all the time.
They're so good.
They're amazing. But one thing we always get questions on is, does the classic beverage package include specialty coffees? Because as you know, there is an all-included for celebrity, and yes, it does. It includes specialty coffees. What is your favorite, Jordan? I know you have one that you absolutely love.
Oh, I don't know the name of it
I'm trying
at
to remember.
all.
Isn't it like a? There's a menu right here. We'll look it up. It's like not glacier. What
Jerry's
is it?
putting me on the spot.
I know. It's like a glacier. Is it glacier?
So they have a few different things. I love the Cafe Ole.
Yes, that's it.
Which is, so for all of you specialty coffee drinkers here, you're gonna appreciate this. It is Kahlua, Spanish brandy, and espresso.
And of course, that's with alcohol. There's also one that he likes without alcohol, but if he's going alcohol,
Oh, if
in
I'm
your
just
coffee-
here getting a coffee, it is an iced Americano with maybe, if I'm feeling really adventurous, I will get one pump of vanilla.
Ooh.
But normally I drink my coffee black. I like my Americano without anything in it. Maybe every once in a while, one pump of vanilla. Again, if I need a little bit of sweetness, but I'm a salty person.
I go for the iced caramel macchiato. The best part of this is even if it's on the menu, if it's a traditional coffee drink, then we'll make it. It's
All
one
right.
of those things. If you have like one of those, it doesn't have to be a name on there. It can be just a traditional coffee drink. They have the capabilities, they'll do it.
Cappuccino, macchiato, skinny latte, whatever you want, they can do here.
Exactly.
All right, we have more questions coming in.
All right.
Karen Weimer made it in. Karen,
Hey,
hello to
Karen.
you. Elizabeth, I hope you're feeling better. Sounds like she wasn't
no.
feeling good last week, but Elizabeth, welcome to the chat.
Yes.
PJ says, did you guys ever make it to Sydney, Australia?
Ooh, good question.
We did, and
We made it.
we will be spending a lot of time at home in the month of January editing some footage
Yes, we will.
from that trip. And so a lot more information to come and a lot of things to see from our Sydney, Australia trip.
Oh yeah, we have a lot to come. Our Trans-Pacific review as well, our first ever Trans-Pacific cruise. We have a lot to talk about, the good, bad, and ugly of that. That's yet to come. I would say expect most of these to come in early 2023 because obviously the holidays are here and we are going to take some time with family and friends and really enjoy our time for the holidays as well on this cruise. So there will still be videos coming out, but some of those take a lot of extra editing, and so expect those to come a little bit later, right?
Yes, completely.
Attraction. So this is gonna be the scents, perfumes, cologne, as well as past it has really great clothing and accessories. We absolutely love the shops in Celebrity Cruises. We have
do.
definitely purchased, we like to shop, window shop. Here we like to buy. If that tells you anything, because some of the clothes are just fantastic. They're a little bit more premium. They're not stuff that's gonna, rip or tear after a few days. And then you have liquor, of course, and cigarettes on board as well. Obviously, everyone knows that is something that, well, you can get a good buy if you are someone that lives in Florida or, has a quick trip
Oh,
home.
look at the tree.
Yeah, it's closed for preparing for the show. I wish we could show you more, but we'll show you this tree through the glass. I mean, even just the glass doors here, I
The
love.
Christmas decorations are just absolutely stunning. We love some good holiday decor.
We do, and if you can see through there, you can kind of see the stage. The stage is in that, let me see if I can get in that little hole here. There we go. So you can see the stage. It's in a round. The theater's in a round, so it's kind of hard to see. But there's a whole, what do you call, a screen all the way around. There you go. See that stage in the middle? There's seats all around it, so you can really sit on all sides. Jordan and I think are gonna do a little bit more of that, in all honesty. We're gonna sit on the sides and give you all the views, not on Instagram, but we're gonna experience that to let you know how it is, because we haven't actually done it ourselves. We usually like sitting straight on. Oops, I thought it turned around. We usually do it straight on because we just love the straight on view, but we've heard that some of the side views are really cool as well. And the screen wraps around, so you can really see the digital screen all behind you as well.
We have a comment or a question here. Cruising with Maurice says, I have a cruise booked on Wonder of the Seas in October 2022. I have 4 people going with me. Can one of them cancel before final payment is due?
Hoping that's October 2023.
Hopefully that's October 2023. So you're gonna have to call the cruise line. It all depends on what type of, you can always remove someone from your room, that's not a problem. But in terms of like fees, what you have to pay, that's gonna be all decided through the cruise line. So recommend calling them.
Yes, or your travel agent. Obviously, if you have a travel agent, make sure your
Yeah,
travel
of
agent
course.
does this for you. Don't spend time on the phone. That's part of the reason why travel agents are so valuable.
Yes.
They're able to know all of that for you, be able to tell you that, or if they don't have the answer and need to check with the cruise line, they'll spend all the time doing it for you.
Here's a question from Eddie Albert. What is our favorite cologne to wear?
Ooh,
It's a good question.
Good question.
So we have a couple, I think, in our
Rotation.
We love, I believe it's called JVN. There is a specific cologne that, this is kind of funny. The singer
Nick Jonas.
Nick Jonas has put out that we really like. With he has a
JV,
partnership.
Jonathan Varvatos.
Oh, Jonathan Varvatos.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
We like that part. They have a partnership. We really like that cologne, but I think it's almost
it's out.
gone.
Yeah, I bought a lot for Jordan earlier just because we really liked it. And I bought it for Christmas last year, and it was really hard to find.
I have to say though, my favorite scent is what Jared has always worn, and it was something that like when I first met him, I was like, oh my gosh, it blew my mind. And that was the Victoria's Secret cologne for men.
Yes, the very first one.
The very.
We don't get in trouble, even though it's not a bad word.
Alicia says, do you book for all cruise lines? Looking to book the Prima from NCL.
Ooh, we do. We book all cruise lines. In fact, I just booked the Prima just last week, and Jordan's booked it already before.
Yep, we both have clients going on the Prima in 2023.
Great ship. You definitely can know that the Prima is the best and the newest of Norwegian, and we have many friends that have gone on her and have loved it. Obviously, if you love Donna Summers, you have a really good show to see there as well.
Yeah. Tracy says Mike would love the Martini Bar shows. They're awesome.
Yes.
They're awesome.
I mean, people literally sit at the Martini Bar all night and don't get up from their seat because it's that great. It's a fun time.
Let's see here. Epic Subset is here. Epic Subset,
Hey, Epic
hello.
Subset.
Hope you're doing well.
Quick update here. Let's get it to 100 thumbs up. I believe in y'all. We're about 10 or 12 away. Appreciate it in advance, but it just tells YouTube we enjoy these guys. And it gets us to other new cruisers, and we're really close. I will say this, on Instagram, we are less than 10 people away from our 7K milestone. So if you aren't following us yet on Instagram, at Cruise with JJ, please do so. It'd be great for us to celebrate that on this cruise. Of course, this is our Christmas cruise, so it would be a huge Christmas gift for us to get off the ship and find out that we hit 7K. That'd be amazing.
That would be awesome. Okay, so here's a question from Kathleen. How much does it cost to upgrade from just a standard veranda if you're going into an Aqua Class category of cabin? So the price difference online, if you were to go quote it, it is going to be quite a bit higher, and that is because they now allow no perk rates. So just coming in, just getting a stateroom for veranda. But for Aqua Class, you're always going to have your drinks, Wi-Fi, and gratuities included.
Yes.
So it does, I've seen people be like, wow, that price does jump high, but it includes so much more. You get your extra dining venue, you get access to the spa all week, you get a drink package, a Wi-Fi package, and your gratuities all wrapped up. And typically, it's a very good value.
Yes.
Wouldn't you say?
I 100%. And sometimes, I'm just saying this because it's not always, but sometimes, and I just did this today, I booked someone with a special rate that we have as an agency that no one can see out there that includes all of it. So it's better than the list rate for no perks, and it has all that included. It's not for every cruise, but there are certain cruises out there that we can really get some competitive rates, and it includes everything out there. So definitely check with us for your next one. We're happy to give you a quote. But I will say this, we've made some people's holiday wishes come true this holiday season by saving them some money, and we've been a little shook ourselves at how big of a savings it's been.
Yep. Alfred DeSierra says, hi guys, look forward to meeting you next month on the Vloggers Cruise. I can't believe it's next month already.
Here, let me switch it real quick, just
Yep,
because my
that's
arm's
fine.
getting a little tired.
There was a question that came in down there.
Oh, yes, let me get it. Question from Linda Ross. Have they dumped the all-included for the balconies? Makes me want to cry if they have.
You still have the option to do it. So you can do either. You can come on a celebrity cruise and just get a balcony room, or you can get a balcony room with the always included price. It's just two different pricing levels now. So, whenever you're reaching out to your travel agent, or if you ever want Jared or I to quote you on that, we can include the always included in your balcony price.
Yes, Aqua Class and above, it's always included.
Yep.
Unless if you're on a casino comp, then it might not be.
If you are on a casino comp, it is not always included.
But if you were booking it right out, straight from us or the website, without any comp in the casino, Aqua Class and above, it comes included. All the others, you have to decide between the two rates, and they will be different. It's kind of like the difference between non-refundable and refundable, right?
Yep.
The refundable is always going to be more expensive for a refundable deposit than a non-refundable deposit. Same thing goes for perks versus no perk rates. Whenever you get the extra perks, it's usually more expensive, unless to us, sometimes it might be cheaper.
And if you can read between the lines here, you're in Aqua Class. We do not have the always included package.
Yeah.
So you can kind of figure out how we're here on this sailing. And that's what someone asked us, what type of room did you get? We are in the Aqua Class,
Yes.
Which is a balcony stateroom with access to the spa and then the restaurant.
And I want to say this, PJL said how many days and where to on this one. So we answered that a little earlier in the live. It's 10 days. But you said, are you in Miami right now? We've already sailed away. This was one of the earliest sailways that we've done. We did want to wait a little bit longer because we know most of y'all are at work. You aren't able to join during the middle of the day, so we waited as far as we could, but we were sailing away, and we got the sunset at the very beginning of the live, and it's already dark, so it wouldn't even matter if we sailed away later.
Eddie Albert says, question, do you see cruise prices going sky high? So prices for cruises have definitely gone up since the cruise industry has restarted, but that's because of the demand. You know, there's a high demand for bookings right now. I will say, this is the last time we're going to say this.
Yeah.
It's always great to check with your travel agent because they typically will have sometimes special deals that are not open to the public. So always, doesn't matter if we're your travel agents, whoever your travel agents are, reach out to them because typically they might be able to get you a discount.
And that could even be just for their agency. There might be even a special onboard credit promo or something like that. Like, there's a lot of things that could happen. Not for everyone. All right, let's see. Okay, let's stop here real quick just to see if we can. Oh, just at this car. Gotcha.
Maybe we can stop at this car. Oh, the lighting is great here.
It is great. Okay, so question for Becky. I just received a casino cruise voucher. I know it is for an inside cabin and we would want to upgrade. Is it best to get the upgrade when the room is initially booked or wait? Great question. It's completely up to you. I will say this, that the good thing with a casino comp is you already started with the room rate being taken off, so the upgrade is usually not that big of a difference. My recommendation depends on how much you need that upgrade. If you're someone that you're gonna have the upgrade no matter what, it doesn't matter, you're not staying in an inside room, I would recommend getting it right away.
Yep.
If you're somebody that is a little bit more risky, you're like, if I get an inside room, it's not the worst thing in the world, then you can take a risk at an upgrade program for whatever cruise line you're talking about. Obviously, every casino comp or voucher is different, but in general, they usually let you have that ability to upgrade later as well. And don't be afraid if you call in for a casino comp to ask, hey, is there an option for me to do a balcony instead, or whatever room type you are? And they'll give you the options here. Maybe you'll get lucky and actually have that available based on the points or whatever you did on your last cruise.
I would always recommend doing it right away because there's, especially now in this time where cruising is in such high demand, cruises are selling out. I know we're not on one right now that are selling out, but especially sailings that are a little bit less costly. I would always recommend doing it right away.
That's a huge point. And I'm glad Jordan said that because that rides what I said in a great way. We've been booking people constantly, and so many people are finding out that their room category is completely sold out, and that's usually the balconies or Aqua Class for celebrity, like the ones that are most popular. are the ones that are selling out.
All right, so question here from Cruising with Maurice. Did you eat at Eden? I was so upset when they changed the menu from 2021 to now. We didn't eat at Eden on this ship back in the spring, and they had already changed the menu. So we don't know what that old menu was.
No, but it's still good. The new menu was good, and there's definitely still options out there that we would say are well worth the price.
Eddie Albert, thank you so much. He said, we always want to book with you guys. You're the best service, and you care for everybody. Thank you so
Eddie.
much. Thanks for being a great client.
Yes. If Lewis is still the cruise director, he is so awesome. You guys will like him. So, Cruising with Maurice, he is, and we have cruised with him. He was our for the transatlantic.
No, not for the transatlantic. He was on the Apex, I believe, when we were on the Apex in April, right before we did this transatlantic here. So we've cruised with him. He's a great cruise director.
If you don't know what we're talking about, Cruise Director Lewis, he's on Instagram, he's on TikTok, but you can just search him, Cruise Director Lewis, and you'll see that, a lot of celebrity fans are followers of him too. He's fantastic. He's from the UK originally.
Okay, y'all. Man, this Wi-Fi has not been kind to us. I don't know what is going on.
I'm not sure either. This is very weird because it isn't usually like that, especially on the other Starlinks we've done. Might have to put a little note in for Elon saying, hey, you might need to check this one out a little more.
Here's the other thing. The ships are built differently too.
True.
We knew that beforehand there was some dead spots on this particular ship.
That's a good point.
We're walking past the internet lounge now, though, so it should be good.
The best of the best.
Should be good. Should we walk downstairs and actually show the Martini bar and the Christmas tree?
Yeah. Also, Ann Perry said Lewis was very embarrassed during Liars Club by Captain Tassos. Yeah, we have two great people. Our captain is Captain Tassos as well, and I can't wait for Liars Club. Let's just say that.
So we're coming down here. We're going to show the Christmas tree and the Martini bar. We very soon have to get to dinner. So we're going to go to dinner eventually, but I'm going to turn this around. We are now down here on level 3. Look at that beautiful Christmas tree. Man, that Christmas tree is gorgeous. And then we've got, of course, the Martini bar right here. I know there's a lot of JJ crew that love the Martini bar on these shows.
JJ Cruz.
Including JJ Cruz, including Jared and I. We definitely like the Martini bar quite a bit.
Someone did have a question here. Alicia Marie said, if booked with you and there are issues, do you still work or do you have people helping you? Great question. You will find this for some others out there. It's just us two. Now, of course, if for some reason we are going through choppy waters or something like that and we have an idea that maybe our Wi-Fi isn't going to be as strong or maybe there's going to be some issues, we have people back at home that are in our agency that are always available to help, and they had to jump in. In fact, I think the entire time that we've been with our agency, they've had to help twice
in 1 year.
So it's rare, but there are people there in case of an emergency and something happens. It's only happened twice in the entire time. That tells you a lot. We handle everything ourselves, and let's just say for most people out there, and I think some in the chats would say this as well, we're very quick with it too.
Yes.
This is something that we're very responsible. We take our business very seriously because we want you to have the best cruise possible. So it's never a worry.
Oh my goodness, Karen Weimer sent a Merry Christmas
I love
super
that. It's like
chat.
a firework Christmas display show.
This
I
isn't
say Christmas because of the sweater, you know?
This isn't Disney. We can't jump into fireworks here. Karen,
I love it. All right,
thank you so much.
Ready?
Oh, you want me to
hold it
hold
right? No,
it right
just
here?
hold it right there.
Oh, hold it right here.
Ready?
Okay.
Wait, your turn.
Okay.
Hold on, let me put my phone in my pocket and hold it here.
I know.
In front of the Christmas tree, it does look like fireworks.
It's like fireworks back here. So we'll go. Thank you so much, Karen. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Karen. Appreciate that. I love the holiday fireworks show with a little sweater and the fox.
I know. I love that. He does have a cute little sweater on.
Yes. There's a question here from Yvonne. Does the Celebrity Cruise Line have a water aerobic class?
Hi there.
Great question.
Hang on, guys.
Hey, how
Just
you
snap
doing?
away.
Oh no, we're live right now.
Oh, way to go. Where you from?
We're from the Chicago area.
Okay, lovely to see you guys. Have a great cruise.
Thank you. You too.
Just hope the photo bomb, but obviously blew it.
Enjoy your cruise.
Thank you.
There is a water aerobic class on board. In fact, tomorrow it's happening. I want to say around noon. Water like fitness class, aerobic class. So yeah, it's available for you.
Karen says, I expect Disney level energy.
Yes, Karen. Merry Christmas to you.
This is when you wish upon a star.
Yes.
Not when you wish upon a tree. Right?
The Wu-Tang Life said, how do we contact you to book a cruise? I'll put the little email in there. For anyone on replay, it'll be in the description. But it's jj@lovelandandsea.com. I'll put it in here, though, just so you know.
Alicia, so, okay, we tell people we're from the Chicago area. We're a couple hours outside of Chicago. We actually live in Indiana.
A little bit easier to recognize where we're at
Yeah.
in general, because we are really close to Chicago. Most people don't know where we're at really in Indiana.
Yeah. So should we end this in our room or should we end this here?
Yeah, let's
What do
go
you
show
think?
them our room before we
Okay.
unpack.
Oh, we have to show you the shower. Okay, our friends who were on the shower.
No, I said the shower. Yeah,
Yes.
so I guess a good way. Like,
So-
the shower is different. Here, let's show them this too, though, walking in.
Our
This is guest services.
guest
and it's really
services.
pretty.
Guest services is here with
During
some,
the day, you have the ocean behind guest services, which I love.
and then this is some art. It's changing. These are screens. Some more beautiful
Holiday decor.
holiday
Don't
decor.
forget Hanukkah starting here.
Yep.
I think at the very end of our cruise or midway, it starts.
Yes, I believe Hanukkah starts on the 16th. So
So it'll be about midway through our cruise.
midway through the cruise,
see
we'll
those
start to
candles
see.
light up.
Yeah, we'll start to see the candles light up. Can we can. All right. So we had some friends on the ship last week, and they said, "You guys, because we've never done aqua class on these edge class ships before." They were like, "The shower is the best shower in the world." So we will be taking showers right after this live.
I will report back. I will say this. I've never had to have,
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, all right. I'm a famous. I saw you before. I
You want to say hi?
watched you before.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
what I was say is that
Yeah.
I was gonna say that the showers. I've never had a room attendant have to show us how to do the showers because there's that much to the shower. It is a really pleasant surprise because we love a good shower. I mean, there's nothing like having a nice long shower.
Oh, this is 6.
Especially when it's that many sprays, and we'll show you in a little bit here, but it's definitely something that we are excited for.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
And in Aqua Class, you do have the upgraded amenities, so upgraded soaps, which we'll show you as well. I think it's CO Bigelow here, which is the one that we
Deck
enjoy
I
on
believe
Celebrity
so.
Cruises, yeah.
Yeah. So, all right,
Alright, here we go.
here. Oops, sorry. Okay. Yes, I do love the CO Bigelow partnership with Celebrity.
Nikki said, I'm assuming it has body jets.
So Tracy said Wi-Fi's bad. Tracy, I think maybe you might be a little bit behind.
Well, at the elevator could have been bad.
Yeah. If anyone's having issues with the Wi-Fi, feel free to refresh.
Hopefully it'll be better here in our room because obviously that is something that we've already tried and it was great earlier. It also, we are leaving to go to another island, so sometimes satellites, the difference, but rarely do we have that many issues in the beginning of the live like we did this time.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this around. I'm gonna show our room. Oh boy, it's so.
dark.
Here's what's funny. I can say this. Jared might not want me to say it, but I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it anyway. So we came on the ship and we took a nap and we fell asleep. And we didn't even mean to. So we fell asleep for a little bit. So
Come show them the pad.
oh, you wanna?
Yeah, this is the best part.
Okay.
Obviously, it's a little bit messy on the bed, but other than that,
All right.
you have options here, obviously for the cool temperature, but then you can also show what you want. So I'm gonna press evening.
Ooh,
and like that,
evening.
the evening lights come up.
There
so
we
you
go.
can see the nice ambiance, mood lighting. I'm gonna
But
press.
the bed looks absolutely horrific. I'm so
It does.
sorry
That is
about
not-
that.
Oh, that is for nighttime sleep, and then I'm changing it to movie. That's a movie. So if you want to watch a film, which by the way, Jordan and I found out the films on here available for on demand are fantastic.
Okay, let's turn the lights on so they can see. Because
All right,
I think
I'll turn
you're
all
seeing
the lights
mostly dark here.
All right, I'll turn all the lights on.
So this is okay. I want to just quickly talk about this. This is an infinite veranda room. This is one of those rooms where the balcony is inside the stateroom. So you have these doors that can close.
Oh Yeah, good point.
and open. Goes this way.
Yeah, it goes on the inside.
So you have these doors that can close and open, and then of course, entire wall comes down. We love these staterooms, but we understand some people absolutely hate these staterooms.
There's benefits and there's pros and cons, right? Obviously, if you're going and it's going to be absolutely humid all the time that you're going, it's in the heat of summer and you're going to the Caribbean and you want to have your balcony at all times, that's not the case. Having your window down means that the heat can come in. Obviously, it's still separate. You can still have that separate, but the humidity will come through those doors into your room if you have it for a long time.
I'm starting to kind of get a sense now, because these ships are not in the US in the summer, and I'm starting to think that's why.
Yeah.
Because it's actually nice and cool out right now. Like, we're off the coast of Florida. I could put this down and it wouldn't be humid and hot in here.
Yeah,
it's kind of
not
the
bad.
perfect time to have it down. In the Mediterranean, also, it was cooler. We could have it down in the evenings.
Good point.
Starting to think maybe that we've been questioning, why do these ships all leave the US in the summer? That might be it, because
might be
people, can't really utilize the rooms.
But these are that are the future because they're going to be on Icon of the Seas. So your Royal Caribbean fans out there, the brand new ship coming out later in 2024, they're going to have a lot of these on board as well. So we'll see how people like them on the Royal Caribbean fleet as well.
Okay, let's show the shower. You want to show the bathroom?
Sure, I'll show the bathroom here.
Okay, and
Here's
while
my
we were
phone, so you
taking
have-
a nap, we got our luggage, so we haven't
Yes.
unpacked yet.
And look at this ring light. I love this ring light. I love that it's a full-length mirror. That's what I love, because full-length mirror is hard to find sometimes on some cruise cabins, and for us tall people, we need it. So this bathroom here, I'll show you the shower here, but in general, just a beautiful bathroom. Lots of space, of course. I mean, it is kind of like, obviously not the same size as a hotel room in middle of nowhere America, but for a New York or a big city, this is actually a pretty good size bathroom for one of those. Jordan, can you make sure it doesn't close so I can get good Wi-Fi? The metal doors, if you never know, metal doors are not good for Wi-Fi. So if you're in the bathroom and trying to get the Wi-Fi to work with the door closed, it usually doesn't work very well. As you can see here, look at this shower. So you have this rainfall kind of shower, as well as multiple jets. You have one right there and one right there. You also have a sprayer on the right-hand side. So if you want to get in those hard-to-reach places, you can get there as well. The amenities here, you have body wash, shampoo, and conditioner, all C.O. Bigelow apothecaries. But what he was showing us is, look on here. Underneath is where you actually turn the water on and off. So if I turn it right, that's how the water turns on. Kind of see right under there. And then on top, to turn the temperature, you have to hold this button down there and turn left or right to get the heat, because they want to make sure you're safe and you don't burn yourself or freeze yourself out. So you always have to press that in to have it change. We actually haven't done this ourselves. We just know because our stateroom attendant was so nice and came right in, showed us everything. We obviously have very good experience on Celebrity everywhere else, so we didn't have anything else to show. But the service on Celebrity is just next level. And I think Jordan and I both realized this when getting on board, that we love Celebrity for that reason. Right, Jordan? Everyone's just so kind. They're so great. They're just truly there to help. And they do it with a smile on their face, and you can tell it's a genuine, real smile. It's not like a forced one or anything like that. They just are such great, kind people. The crew is just fantastic. We've already met some faves already, and we've even met some that we've been on before, people in guest services, and it's just been a great start to our... So we're gonna sign off here, but I want to say before we do, this is our Christmas cruise. What does that mean? It means that we are gonna take time for ourselves. It means you won't be seeing every night every dish that we eat on Instagram. That is normal for our cruises, that you see every dish that we eat. So if you aren't on Instagram, at Cruise with JJ is where it's at. You'll see a lot of those highlights, so you can binge all the content from all of our other cruises, including the Trans-Pacific, the Transatlantic cruises, all international cruises are in our highlight reels. So you can still binge. You don't have to miss us. It's only 10 days, but we will be taking time for ourselves. That does not mean, though, that we are not working. That means that we are taking time on the social side to relax and really enjoy it for ourselves. But on the TA side, we are booking away. Partially because we enjoy it, but also on top of that is because we need to.
Yep.
We love that.
I think we both have clients in the chats. Well, maybe not Jared, because I think Jared's pretty much caught up. I have clients in the chats where I have rooms on hold for you, things like that. I'll be reaching out to you probably tomorrow. So, if you're waiting to hear from me on something, you will definitely be hearing from me tomorrow. And then, yeah, like Jared said, we very, very, very rarely during the year set our phones down and enjoy things like enjoy the sunset or enjoy just being in the pool. We very rarely, or enjoy being at dinner. We always are taking pictures, filming. We're gonna change that because we want to spend time together.
Yeah.
It's really, really important. Especially at the holidays, you are with the person or the people that you love. We're away from our friends and family, so we want to be able to do this together. We want to be able to have some time for ourselves. So, PJL says, "What are you politely saying to buzz off?" Absolutely not.
More so the fact that we want to make sure that you know that we're okay, that if you don't see posts from us for 10 days, that is a good thing, not a bad thing. There's no problems here. We're just spending time to ourselves, which is a beautiful thing. And I want to make sure there's one thing known though. For any of our clients or people that are looking for quotes and stuff like that, when he means put the phone down, he means put the phone down for pictures and videos
From
and
social
enjoy
media.
sunsets
From social
media. When it comes to actually working for bookings and stuff like that, that's different. This is not a vacation in that regard. We absolutely love all the bookings we're doing, and right now is a great time to book a lot of cruises, and we understand and we appreciate that. So don't worry about that. You can still message us. Don't wait. If there's a rate that you need and you want it now, don't worry about that. That's not the point. It's social media that we're going to take.
Listen, in the number of cruises we booked this year, I've booked way more than Jared, so he's over here itching to book more. We obviously are a team. We work together, but we also get a little competitive sometimes with each other, which I think is healthy, right?
Yeah, of course.
So, he wants to book some more
Oh
cruises
my
before
gosh.
the end of the year, and I want him to too.
I'm just saying that you don't have to worry if you're a client. We still have our phones on us. That was all I was trying to get
Yes.
at. Obviously, we want to make sure our clients are happy, and that's first and foremost. And if there is any issues or anything like that, please let us know. Don't take that in a way any other than what it's meant for.
We will be having one more Patreon live this year.
Yes.
I want to say it's going to be on this cruise, but with the Wi-Fi situation,
We'll have to figure
who
it out.
knows? So if
maybe
the
it'll be at
Wi-Fi-
home. We'll see.
If the Wi-Fi is bad, it'll be back at home before the end of the year. Otherwise, our Patreons will be with us on the edge on this cruise one more time in the next 10 days. And if you're a Patreon member, you will definitely get some information from us as to that coming. Sorry, I'm distracted because
There's so many comments.
Karen
coming
says,
in.
I'm going to send my next cruise to Jared. Don't do it!
See what you're doing? You're gonna start winning all of Jordan's business, and then I'll rule the world.
Anyways, so if you're
kidding.
Patreon,
That's
you'll
a-
be
that's
looking
a lot.
out from that for us. Excuse me. I cannot
He can't breathe. I'm
I
gonna
cannot
talk
catch
for
my
him.
breath.
I'm gonna talk for him. We love you all. We appreciate you all, and all we're trying to say is we're gonna have a really happy holidays. We hope the best for you as well. Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. Happy holidays for any other holidays outside of Christmas that you may
Happy
be celebrating.
Hanukkah for those that are going to be celebrating
Hanukkah's coming up here.
Coming up this week.
Happy Hanukkah. Obviously, after Christmas is Kwanzaa, and any other holidays that are being celebrated out there. We are all inclusive here, and we love that the holiday season is upon us, and everyone's attitudes are so merry and bright no matter what holiday you're celebrating, and we absolutely love it. We're going to enjoy this ship, Celebrity Edge, one of our favorites. Be ready, though, because there will be some content coming out that is going to be really good info for 2023. For example, what are our favorites from this year?
Yeah.
These are things that we're going to be working on and giving to you in YouTube. So make sure you're subscribed. Hit that like button for this video and any of the other ones that you're binging while we're gone. But in general, thank you.
Yes, we love you all. Have an incredible holiday season. For our Patreon community, again, we'll see you all before the end of the year. But everybody else, we're signing off from our lives, and we will see you at the start of 2023.
Happy holidays.
Bye.
See ya.